Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the weekend review. We come off another incredible week. Last week, the trade plans were epic. We had some insane moves, some insane catches, and I am super excited to do it all again this week. I actually have been working my tail off this weekend, getting the 10-day challenge packs ready for you guys. It's going to be coming out to all the subscribers. Give you guys a little push here, and also some information on exactly how to trade the plan, see things a little bit better, a little bit more detail into things. And for those of you who are not subscribers to the S&P Edge, highly recommend it, and you're going to enjoy these 10-day challenge packs. This is going to be a lot of fun for everybody as I challenge you guys to put up some numbers and follow the plans, and it's going to be good. So anyways, coming into the week right now, we are still pointed down. A lot can happen. It is possible we can continue to move up a little bit. We will see. Right now we are bumping our head on some major resistance. We do also have VIX pretty low as well, with not a lot of support. So we'll see what happens. We're going to go over a little couple scenarios here, and let's just go ahead and go right into it with VIX, shall we? So I'm taking a look at VIX, and to be quite honest, it's hard to tell what's going on, other than we're just still basing sideways in the middle of a big 5 week range now, as we continue to stay contained in here. One of the things that I did notice was obviously we are still continuing to make higher highs as of here a couple weeks ago before making lower lows. So this is still what I would consider the lower low here. So, and we had a strong weekly close. We will see what happens down here with this current week. I'm looking at this right now, and as you can see, it's really just a kind of a mess in here. We're coming off a daily level here at 27.85. We have just been crashing. I don't really have a whole lot of support down here. I actually was just fishing for a level. I found one at 21.97. This is a hand-drawn level. So, just something I've been watching here in this big shoulder here. I think this is a possibility for support on VIX. We'll see. Obviously, if we break below this weekly at 23.43, the indices are going to have another tailwind for a push higher. So right now, VIX is still sitting right at the big monthly that we've been kind of toying with, and now it looks like it has a potential to push lower. So watch underneath 23.43 and 21.97 is the support I'm looking at if it's going to play. We shall see about that. There's some potential here, but right now VIX is getting hammered. So if it doesn't hold here, it's really, I don't know we'll see. The indices could continue to rise, but if we continue to push up from here, we'll see what happens. Let's go ahead and take a look at the charts and get into it here. I'm really just going to kind of focus on this 4 hour and make things really clear for everybody. So listen, we've talked about this 66.33 last week, this big weekly daily at 27 right here, and then 33 daily. Now, I went fishing and found 66.52, which is basically the midpoint pivot. Okay, it was also previous weekly value area high. We played it the other day, and obviously it hasn't been able to get back above this area. Okay, so we know that if we break out above 66.81, we push higher. We actually have a bullish imbalance on the weekly TPO right now. So we have pushed, after making a new low, we have pushed all the way back up. We are now spending time in this week's value area. This is a very aggressive push, okay? So we have reason to believe that technically speaking it goes to here. This is all inefficient that will eventually need to get filled in, and it comes pretty high. Look where it comes to, 67.65, which puts us way up here by a daily leg in that we're looking to short. So we'll see. This is a big tell to me, in my opinion. It doesn't mean it's going to happen because we have to get above this area here, but this is a pretty monster bullish looking inefficiency, in my opinion. So really it all just comes down to this spot here. If they can push above basically 66.52, we will pop 81 this time. I doubt it'll stop at this time. I would be very surprised. And then we would push higher up into the previous weekly point of control. And then we have this big daily leg down up here. This is a great short setting up here. Especially if we push all the way up here, we play this and we get back below 67, what does it say, 67, 65. We push below that, and this pivot here at 50, this thing will just come all the way down. And if not, if we hold this area up here, they'll push higher. But this is the big spot here. Let me just go ahead and just lay this out for everybody. Let me just put this. This is it. This is where it all goes down, right? So we basically are bearish below here and bullish above here. And that's as clean as I can get it for everybody. And if we push higher, it's just simple. We're going to come right here. Okay? And then we push higher, or we smack here and we come all the way down. But if they can't get above this 33.27 spot and hold it, or really 66, what does that say, 52.50, this is going to come down anyway. And it very well could. We still have not gained on the daily, weekly, or 4-hour time frame. The 4-hour cannot gain. That's we got to start there, and it has not done it yet. So to me, this looks like we can still come down. But we'll see where we open at tomorrow. As you know, with VIX being as low as it is, et cetera, they could pop this up in the overnight session. They're already playing this daily here, right here that I have at 65.75. It's a momentum shift level for me, up or down. And it very well could hold. It's got some nice structure here. So with that being said, if they hold this, we could push up. Now let me just go ahead and show you on here too. It's very clear, right? 66.81. This is the 33.27. This is that zone, right? So super clear. Check this out. If we push above this, we come up here. It's really that simple. And if not, we come lower. And yeah, so that's it. And then the thing is, I don't really care for a lot of this support down here because we haven't gained yet. Now, it technically is support. Like, look how many times this is played, right? So, okay, it's clearly support, but if we have popped all the way up and it can't gain, I have reason to believe that these levels won't get very much love. Now, obviously, we're playing off of this one right now, which I actually had as tested or untested right before we the market opened and I saw it play. But you know, this area down here is very much untested too. 65.16. Look at this on the 4-hour as well. That's the daily there, and then hang on, let me find the 4-hour. Here it is. It's this spot right here. I like this spot actually. I think this is worth taking a buy. Your risk would be very limited too, but you'd have to be careful because you haven't gained anything. But I actually really like this spot. This is that weekly, monthly swing low as well, so you can let it play 16, get back above 25 before you get long. That'd actually kind of be good. So, and then underneath, you know, these weeklies here, we got some problems. I do think this area 64 can play. It's also the previous weekly value area low. Excuse me, previous weekly value area low. This could be nice. This plays, you want to see it reclaim, but I wouldn't trust too much underneath this one, 64.50. Once you're underneath that, it's lights out. So we have this leg in down here too at 63.65, and then a daily at 63.78. This could get a reaction here, but I don't love it, just because we haven't gained, and I do think it'll play. I just, you know. Anyways, with that being said, I think I showed you guys the weeklies. Weekly over here. This looks like a very big potential. Obviously, if they can't reclaim this weekly point of control, not much is going to happen. So we'll see what's up. That's what I got for you guys. You know, not much else to say here. We're still extremely bearish, honestly. That pop was nice, but we're really just going to watch that spot for above below continuation. And if they can't get above it, we're just going to come down and we'll wait for the next leg down and or the next area support. Actually, let me show you what that looks like. I think I drew this out. So here we go. Look, check this out. If we continue to push lower, especially underneath these weeklies, right? And that's why this 16 is such a big deal for me. It's kind of like holding the weight up, in my opinion. And so this is where we're at right now. So if they push lower, you know, we have to deal with this, but then we basically are coming down again. We could really honestly come all the way to 62, 68. this is a great buy. This would be an awesome spot. And it's still, what is that, 300 points from where we're at. So it's certainly possible. Don't think it's not possible. But again, this is obviously very clear what we have to do here. So anyways, with that being said, I hope everyone had a great weekend. Please look for those packs in the mail. You're going to love that. Send all to all the subscribers. And again, I challenge all of you. The 10-day challenge. It's going to be fun. And I will talk to everyone soon. Have a great weekend. I will see you tomorrow for the live stream at 5 o'clock. Cheers.